I went to Chinatown and came back with the Pooh Train. So I recently got to take a trip over to the Chinatown in Toronto and came back with a few goodies like this gem. I doubt anyone who had been in that store before was quite as excited to see the Pooh Train as much as I was. Though the lady running the store was actually really excited to show me this, she even took it out so that I could make sure it worked and gave me free batteries. Pooh Train. I am just so happy there's a Winnie the Pooh knockoff named Pooh Train. Well, apparently you can never leave Tigger off these packages as he's ready to take a ride on the Pooh Train. And funny enough, this is the exact same artwork they stole for Motorcycle the Pooh. Apparently cheap electronic Winnie the Pooh knockoffs get some of the best bootleg names. Aw, they're so happy. You know what they just did? Pooh Train! Hoorah! Come on, guys. It so obviously should have been Pooh-rah. This will be a gift to give children the best. Well, they at least changed up the "this will be the best welcome gifts for the children" line. The Pooh Train promises light and music, which is slightly reasonable compared to "it will educate your children." But watch out, this can send out the Flash. Not just a Flash, the Flash. Oh, get out of here. And here's a little universal instructions for you. Universal, control car tread of direction. Well, I would expect nothing less from the Universal Rotary. Oh, over on the ass end, it's just a Flash. That's not nearly as cool as the Flash. I expect better from the butt on the Pooh Train. Apparently, they really needed to make sure no one ever used this barcode, as they not only removed the sticker, but the front of the box. And here's the Pooh Train gang. Winnie the Pooh characters, and then oversized 3D girl. They fit together perfectly. Packaging design and in kind is different. Please understand. It's funny they have such an Englished up version of something they actually have written pretty clearly on the bottom of the box. And they even spelt color the right way, with a U. Also on the bottom of the box, they show you some of their other products, which doesn't happen as much on knockoffs. Also, it's not extremely helpful when they don't give you a company name anywhere on here. Guess they just expect you to be a big loser and look it up yourself. So after looking it up, I found two names attached to Pooh Train, Sanu Toys and Bansons. I don't know if one was the manufacturer and the other was the distributor, and they're not very helpful either, as different sources label the brand as both Sanu Toys and Bansons. Both names seem to lead to more cheap Chinese electronic toys, especially Sanu Toys. They've got some other wonderful shit like Angry Birds action car, a naughty robot, attacking Tom, and a rather funny locomotive. Inside the box, the Pooh Train is protected by a very thin plastic bag. Unfortunately, with the real Pooh Train, you can't position him quite like they show him on the box, or it looks like he's got a giant ass that's about to explode. I'm sorry, I really shouldn't be so immature when talking about the Pooh Train. Still though, Pooh Train got back. Fucking fat-ass bear, motherfucker. Hoorah. Should be Pooh-rah. The sticker decal on the back lets us know this is part of World Cartoon, or Cartoon World, and oh look, it's got the B. You know, that symbol of Motorcycle the Pooh. This is the kind of knockoff I love, because there are official things with Winnie the Pooh on a train, but they took it to the next level and made Winnie the Pooh the fucking train. I'm afraid that even outdoes you, Motorcycle the Pooh, on your four-wheeler. Interestingly, these guys' vehicles do share color schemes as well, with the purple, blue, and green. Apparently this guy can go in a circle. Have you even heard of such a thing? Amazing. You'd think, though, having that light stack jammed in your back, which produces the Flash, might hurt a little. Oh, bother. Oh, he said it! Or wait, maybe that was me. I don't know, it was too good. Pooh Train's also got a hook in the back, seeming to imply you could connect other cars. If there are actually other cars for Pooh Train, I need them. So are you guys ready to get this Pooh Train started? Nah, neither am I. I'm feeling a bit constipated, so let's put this thing back. Yes, anyway, we've got the speakers, the on switch, the spinny disc thing all on the bottom here. And before we get started, don't forget, this is 895. Yes, I am stalling just to be an asshole. Yes, that was No Limit by Two Unlimited, performed by Pooh Train. It's always just a special kind of magic when these things play a song that have nothing the fuck to do with the actual toy. And as you could see, the fucking bastard kept getting caught up on my backdrop. I would love to know, though, how it would actually work if you had other cars connected to his butt when he's doing that 360 spin. So let's try it. I expect this connection to break immediately. Woohoo! Attempt 2. This will go better. Okay, you don't want to work together? Fine! We'll have a face-off to the death to see who the better Pooh is. It's got the kind of big screw hole thing going on, but for the most part, if Winnie the Pooh was turned into a train, this is pretty much what it would look like. Believe me, I put a lot of thought into the subject. It plays its random song amazingly and does a great 360. This one does tend to get caught up in my felt backdrop though, because of the two movement discs being so close together, where Motorcycle the Pooh didn't have that issue. 8. While it's another stolen character put into an electronic vehicle toy, this time they at least turn the character into the vehicle, so that's pretty great. 6. A Pooh Train that claims there's no limits? I mean, a Pooh Train that never ends might sound fun at first, but that's just too much Pooh. Remember, kids, put a limit on your Pooh Train. The dangers are real. 7. There looks to be a windowed variant of the Pooh Train box, but from what I can see of it, the purple box is the superior one. It's got the touch, it's got the flash, it's a gift to give the children the best, but remember, in kind is different, you must understand. Also, the name Pooh Train. Pooh, there it is. Ugh. 10. Sure, the real one might pop out of a honeypot style train, but that's just far too limited, and with the Pooh Train, there is no limits. Pooh is the train. Your other option is from the magical world of diverting with the horrible name Train. Put the Pooh back in your train. 10. And the Bootleg Zone's overall is 10. It's another funny knockoff with an amazing name. You get the great Pooh combos like this, and it's bound to be a perfect score for the overall because there's no limit. Except 10. 10's the limit. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go take a ride on the Pooh Train. I mean, I gotta go take a shit.